I think we've got a call. Hello. Hey guys, it's me. So I feel really silly right now, but I have to do this. I have to. So this is Mauve. This is my new magical Mauve, the magical phone. And I recently had posted a video when I was on an artist date when I found her, and I just thought it was the funniest thing to have this phone, because it reminds me of childhood, and it's amazing. So it's interesting that this would surface, and then I felt compelled to ask anyone out there to just send me funny or serious questions about art or life, and so I have 3 questions to answer today, and literally as they came through, it was just happy dance, just ooh, so fun. So so should I be on the phone? Should I be like a hotline? So the first question was self-care, and what are my like go-to like favorite self-care activities. And I am a very sensitive, empathic person, so I have to really focus a lot on self-care and maintaining my energy throughout day-to-day life, and especially, you know, running a business too. And so I like to keep myself in check and in balance through one, I go intuitive voyaging. So I will go and I'll find magical things like Mauve the magical phone, and these are little these little gems to me are like little crumbs along my path that just delight me and make me happy and give me inspiration. So that's one thing. So that's kind of, you know, what the little seed that brought into this. And then other things are oils, like essential oils, and scent is like super important to me. It's always been since I've been a little girl. I've always had a really hypersensitive sense of smell. So I actually make my own oil blends. This one's for protection, so it's great self-care to go out in the world and just have this, you know, oil and herbaceous blend of things that you can spray in your energy field. And then this one is a like a uplifting, energizing, feminine blend. So I love making my own oils, and then I do things like I have crystals that I'll use. I've got this rose quartz heart. So I'll sit, and then this is like a purple tourmaline, and I will lay with crystals on me as I meditate on the ground. I'll just lay out or in the bed and have, you know, put whatever crystals that I'm needing in the moment. And I like to use selenite as a like a salt type mineral, and you can use it to just cleanse yourself, your environment, your body, your vehicle, whatever. So those are some like energy maintenance kind of things. And I like to drink lots of water. And another fun self-care thing is I like to take sacred soaks. So I just started making these tea bags with some sacred soaking herbs and salt blends in here. So, and then while I'm intuitive voyaging, if I'm out like in my truck, I have like recently I just started listening to books on tape. So that's like a really great way to keep yourself inspired and positive. And this one's the Essential Tools for Empaths by Judith Orloff, and it's a survival guide for sensitive people. So how perfect and timely. This just came into my life serendipitously, and so that's exciting. So those are just some of the things. And then walking in the woods, meditating. I'll do a heart meditation. Here's Emmy. I there's like a 3-minute heart meditation that I will do that is just the greatest self-care if you're, you know, out in the world and there's just a lot of chaos going on, or you're just in your own inner world and there's a lot of chaos going on. Just call up your heart through, you know, meditation and yeah, writing in my journal. So those are just a few things. And then so the other question from Jack was, what is an artist date? What is an artist date? So it's taking your inner artist, your inner muse, out into the world, or you actually don't have to go anywhere. But I prefer to go, you know, on an actual adventure, go anywhere. It doesn't have to be like a fancy museum exhibit. Just go out into the world with an intention to inspire yourself and fill your well, and just to find any little glimmer of inspiration that you can that kind of like propels you and your art forward. So, I mean, this phone is just a great example of, you know, finding this in my artist date. You know, I also sell vintage. So that's a part of my my repertoire and the things that I love to do. So finding things like this that not only inspire like my vintage shop, but this is like something I keep for me. This is, you know, this inspires my art. This inspired this little sharing here, this little project. And what else? So artist date, yeah. So that's it. And if you haven't read The Artist's Way, I highly recommend it. It's such a great book for all creative human beings, everyone. I think it's a 12-week. It's been a while since I've gone through it, but you take yourself on an artist date each week. So and then you write morning pages in your journal every morning. And that's all self-care too. It's just wonderful. So it just keeps you in balance, keeps you positive, keeps you inspired, and keeps your energy moving in the right direction. So, okay, so the third question I had was actually the very same night that I asked, put the little call out. I had a dream that I was on a bus with some people that I've done a lot of like journey work with and gone through just some deep soul work with, and we're all on this bus together, and it was my teenage self kind of mixed with my adult self, and I'm walking behind the bus and someone's yelling out questions to me, and one of the questions that really stood out to me, or that I recall, was, do you have any regrets? Ooh. And so just like in short, like the answer is no. No, I don't. No. So it is such a great question to look at, and to, you know, kind of like just some of the silly stuff that we can get latched onto that we think that we regret, or that we wish we had not partaken in, or did, or said, or received, or gave of ourselves. It's all so small and silly and insignificant in the big picture. So that was kind of the message I got from that, was no regrets. So this is Mauve, and I just love her so much. So maybe her and I go on more adventures. I don't know. I feel like the log lady from Twin Peaks right now. So anyway, you know, feel free to send me more questions if you want, and me and Mauve will have a field day answering them. Bye. P.S. I forgot to say thank you to Rachel and Jack for playing along, and for Spirit, my dream helpers, for sending those questions too. This was seriously just so silly and fun, and thanks to Mauve for finding me and making this video possible. This video is brought to you by 1980.